Oh. I have to get my dirty sock.
There you are.
Oh. Life in a cold van. Was that you in my room? Yeah, that's me cleaning my dirty screen with my dirty sock. Wow, we got a thumbs up. And nobody here. Hey? 11 people. From 1 to 11 in a blink of an eye. The internet is that magical. Merry Christmas. I'll turn some lights on in here. Let's see. We'll set the stage. Get crazy here. I'm going to have to hook my phone up so I can read all your fancy comments. Those lights are too high. Look at that. Can I sit down between the two beams? Eh? It'll be just like, oh my God. Harry's, his birthday is today, right? Hang on, I'm just going to work on my phone here for a sec. Camera angle good. Look at that. Let's go see if I can find Brent's live on YouTube. Nope. How come I can never find mine on here? I'm telling you. Well, I know why. Home. No. Subscriptions. I don't subscribe to myself, so I can't find that. This is going to be hard. Hang on. Bear with me, people. I'm a little out of sorts because I haven't been online for so long. Oh, here we go. Oh, I found it. And I lost it. There we go. That way I don't have to try and squint. You guys are sitting across, way on the other side of my house, just so we can get a view here. And I'm just trying to. Now we have to shut the volume off here. There we go. Okay. Holy cow. BU Renee, you are number one. Oh, Jose was number one. Renee's number two. And way to go, Stan. You rolled in at number 3. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm glad you're all tuning in. A little ho, 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 and a la-di-da. I'm just going to quickly go through and see what you guys are doing here. Everybody's yelling out Merry Christmas. That's awesome. Claire is here all the way from Scotland. I believe that's where she's from. Yes, we have an extra set of legs in the picture. We have a special guest here today, and it's not the dude because, well, his legs are a little hairier than that. Yes, so I'm hoping that Santa Claus was good to each and every one of you. I hope you guys had a really good Christmas day. Let me know if you guys got anything cool that you got over Christmas you guys want to share with us. Mine was nice and quiet. I was planning on doing something different for Christmas. I'm invited to go to my sister's house tomorrow. And that's where I will be doing Christmas dinner. We're doing it on Boxing Day because her daughter and her grandchildren are with her daughter's in-laws. Yeah. That was a hard one to figure out. I, of course, what did I get? We got Chinese food. We came out to Parksville yesterday afternoon, late afternoon. I got a hold of my friends up at the Pacific Palms RV Resort, and they've been bugging me to come up and visit them. And I said, "What are you guys doing for Christmas? I would love to come and hang out. And if you guys aren't too busy, we'll come up and spend a day or two and enjoy your company." So we did. We came up here. They bought us Chinese food. So we all sat out in the lounge area of the big park here. They have a ping pong table and a pool table. And we just sat around and talked and had a couple cocktails and shut her down pretty early last night. I think Chinese food is one of those go-tos that we have, whether it be before Christmas dinner or after Christmas dinner. I worked 15 plus years in the Chinese food industry in the Okanagan in a place called the Golden Crown in Vernon. And Christmas, Boxing Day, I believe it was Boxing Day or the next day, I can't remember what it was. One of those days was just as popular as Mother's Day. And like Mother's Day is insane in the restaurant business because mom gets a day off from cooking. So, yeah, we have some pretty cool times. I do have one gift to open from a subscriber that showed up. And he gave it to me, and he goes, and I said, "You want me to open it now?" And he goes, "You do whatever you want with it." And I said, "Well, I'd like to wait till Christmas to open it up." And then I thought, well, I'm not going to open it up in the morning, so I'll open it up during my live. So this came from Brandon. He's at BC Foods, BC 250, at 250, I believe. He has a few videos out that he does for different restaurants in different places. He's been to Calgary, Banff, Vancouver, and he goes and he tries out food in different restaurants. Food looks amazing. He needs a little bit of work on his thing there. But he told me, I think the little story goes, "Brent, I was in Ottawa, and I decided I was going to go to Quebec. So I drove across the bridge to Gatineau, and there he's been. Now he can actually officially say, I've been to Quebec, when realistically it's just over the river." And he bought me a gift. And the reason he bought me the gift because he was in a museum. I don't think that's the reason. I think what happened is he saw the gift, and he instantly thought of me when he was halfway across the world. Okay, halfway across Canada. So let's see what he got me. Let's see how his brain works. Oh. I remember him. He actually texted me, "Hey, Brandon, when you give gifts, take the price tag off." There we go. I didn't even look at it. What does that say? Anyways, he was like, boom! Chaka-laka-laka. What do you think? Friends van life. Okay. Oh, yeah. Just to let you know. Ooh, I hate it when that happens. They are warning me here on YouTube that there's new timeout lanes there. So if anybody makes me PO'd at them, we can set you in timeouts from anywhere from 10 minutes to 24 hours. So don't make the people in blue mad at you. Move that out of the way. Thanks, Brandon. Merry Christmas to you and your 2 kids. Brand new. I think his newest one's 6 months old. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Look who just stepped in the house. If it's a one, the only, it's Aaron, the DJ from Calgary. Merry Christmas, buddy. Thanks for the text or the private message or the DM or whatever you sent me. It's a great t-shirt, Claire. It's amazing. So yeah, what we're doing is coming out and getting away from the compound. I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I do want to apologize to you guys. I slacked it last week. I'm slacking it this week, taking a bit of time away from editing and having my whole head wrapped around YouTube. It's been 3 years coming up. I believe it's January 19th or something like that. We're gonna make a date. We're gonna keep to that date. I have to go back and look at one of my videos when I actually jumped in the van and committed to living in it. So we'll make that date. So we are a month shy of 3 years full time in the van, which I'm pretty proud of. I'm pretty happy. It's like, it's one of those things when you jump in, you're like, am I going to be able to do this? And then you do it. And you're like, wow, I did it. And then another year goes by, and it's been a year, 2 years in here. I bought this van for Christmas 2 years ago. So, and it's got a lot of miles on it too. Wayne Zambo World is in the house. Well, there you go. Merry Christmas, Wayne. I already told you that earlier today. Wayne is my buddy. And we're all kind of celebrating. So, yes, what I was just telling you. So, anyways, we came out here to Pacific Palms RV Resort. Let me clear the windshield. Okay, who's checking out my butt? This is where we are. Right, dude? So if you look out this window, this is the boardwalk in the harbor, in the bay at Parksville. What do you think? And that, my friends, is known to me as treating yourself on Christmas. So I wanted to get away from the shop, people, and do some things. Came down here. I think I just spent $5 on a shower. And it wasn't because it was expensive. It's because I kept throwing dollars in there to keep me running around inside of the shower because it was so gorgeous in there. I was in a big handicap one. You'll see a video of it coming up soon. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, Mr. Dunn. So as for you guys, the special guest was not the dude. It is actually this lovely lady. Look who showed up on my doorstep. And for those of you that don't know, this is Jose Bertrand from Jose's Serenity Blue.
Serenity Wagon.
Serenity what?
Wagon.
Serenity Wagon. She's got a little YouTube channel of her own that she's been playing with. She just did a circumnavigation of the US of A. She took off when did you leave? 3 months ago, I guess it was.
Yeah.
From the lovely province of Quebec. And I got people peeking in on me from up front here.
They know you.
Huh?
Subscribe, man.
They might be subs, but they should have their phone out waving and going, hey, we're watching you on TV. And she drove south down through like Washington, D.C., and looked at the White House. And then she was to Boston and all the way down the East Coast till I don't know where. Started getting the Georgias when it started to get cold. Then she headed across to Arizona. She hung out for a few weeks in Quartzsite and places like down there in Arizona. And then she headed up the West Coast through California, Oregon, and such. She came back here to Vancouver Island to spend some winter time up here. So everybody can say, hello, Jose. And Jose will say, hello, back. Yeah, our weather is very Scottish looking, I'll say. I woke up this morning to pouring down rain and actually thunder clapping out over the ocean. So it's quite the way to bring in the Christmas morning. But, I slept till 9:30 because I knew I had nothing to do, which is great. Yeah. The tourist to Canada, I think he might be French too. He likes Quartzsite. it sounds like quite an interesting place. While she was on her trip, she kept sending me pictures of all the cool stuff she was seeing. She was making me jealous because I haven't been into the States yet. I hopefully will be heading off there next year, which is a week away. No, I'm not heading out in a week away, but I'm definitely going to be looking into getting a passport and probably crossing over the States and spending a little bit of time going south. So, what are you guys doing for Christmas? Did you guys all have a good Christmas? Because I really am just relaxing and literally I've taken a holiday. And again, I apologize for not putting out the videos. I do have a bunch of videos that need editing that are in my phone and in my laptop. I just need to take the time out to stick my nose to the grindstone again. Um, this time of the year kind of beats me up and I just get stuck between my ears sometimes and the weather doesn't help. And I'm pretty sure you guys all know what I'm talking about. It's those seasonal blues kind of things. And, and I don't have my little grandkids running around and wholly terrorizing me and keeping grandpa young. So we're just going to be Uncle Brent, I guess, from now on. And we'll be hanging out here and hanging out with you guys and getting things going here. But yeah, we got some really cool videos coming up. I just got to get them edited and we'll start putting them back on the line here with you guys so I get back in the swing of things. I'm pulling out a little bit of help from a few people. So we're going to see if we can kick this up this year because come January, when it turns 2024, why isn't this thing switching? There we go. When 2024 hits, everything's going to be good. Right, Wayne? It's going to be our year, Wayne. I'm telling you, we're going to stop having problems with everything. Yeah. I have friends of mine that are actually in the Baja right now. They're tourists to Canada. And when I see the French words, I like to try to put the accent on them to make them sound more French. How am I at it there, kiddo? Pretty good? She's teaching me French.
Mm-hmm.
Constant Van Life wants a New Year's Eve party. She wants me to go back to the compound. I'm actually thinking about it, Linda, because it is a safe way to get people off the streets. And if guys want to come over and have a couple cocktails and sit in the compound overnight, we could probably do that. We do have a couple fire pits this year. I have my BioLite fire pit and that I got working on my own and a little help from my good friend Wayne. And Jose picked one up when she was on her travels and just loves it for barbecuing. So that's another fire pit. So it'd be kind of neat to circle the wagons and get a few van lifers together, maybe around the compound. And yeah, stoke up some fires and have some cocktails and bring in the new year with some dancing and whatever we can think about, right? Good day, Kim Jones. Good to see you in the house. Hello, Craig. Dan is here. Howdy doody, Mr. Dan and little Tina. Oh, little Miss Tina. Or hold on. Yeah, little Miss. Oh, Miss Tina. She's little though, isn't she, Dan? Yes. There's Jeffrey. Sorry, Jeff. I waited for your hour program and then I had problems getting my Wi-Fi. I'm sitting in a campground that has free Wi-Fi, but I couldn't hook up to it for some reason. It would show up, but it wouldn't even ask me the password, and it's locked, so I couldn't lock in. And it's right outside my window. So here we are. We're working on my free Wi-Fi. Free. It was good, though. I went down and I saved $5 this month on my TELUS bill. I went from $100 or $105 down to $100. But they gave me an extra 5 gigs or 50 gigs or something like that. So I think I got like 150 gigs of data streaming of high speed data, which is good, but I'm not using it because I'm not uploading any movies and stuff like this. Speaking of cocktails, how you doing, Brandon? Is it time for a step 2? Jose, are you busy?
No.
What should I have? Should I have coffee?
Oh,
Or should I have a beer?
coffee.
If I have coffee, it is Christmas.
Coffee with Baileys.
And I'd have to have coffee with Baileys. No, I think I'm going to have a beer. Can I have a big beer?
Oh, yeah.
In the garden, it's in my thing there. These things do.
Yes, it's in there.
I keep looking at your guys' chat over there, but it's way over there. So, oh, way to go there, Brandon. That's what we're doing. And I don't know, Kim. I don't know what it. Sorry, I missed that part about that twerk. I know that. What's his name there? Jeff's grandson was quite impressed that his grandpa twerks on YouTube. Yes, I have Fireball, and I have Bailey's, and we got some wine, and I got normal beer, and today's sponsor is Jagged Face, all the way from Mount Aerosmith Breweries. Since we're in Parksville, I picked up a 4-pack of these last night when we came into town to buy local. But I was always wondering, has anybody ever put, I hate this, I do, not hate, I dislike this. Well, I'd rather be able to read this, but I don't like this camera angle. Right? How's that, you guys? Is that okay? Do you mind that angle? The only way to have coffee is if it's spiked. Yeah, you don't even know where we are, do you? 5 minutes, she says. But I was going to ask, have we ever had Fireball and Bailey's in a coffee? What would you call that?
Balls on fire.
No, because it's cream.
I don't know.
Creamy balls?
Oh.
Creamy fire? Creme de balls? We're having a fun, I'll tell you. Yeah, I was going to have a coffee and Bailey's there, Sten, but, I decided to have the beer, and supposedly B-Hop thinks it's a bad decision, but we all make bad decisions in life, so please don't hold it against me. Oh, my goodness, I'm telling you. So, yes. How many people, hold your hands up, have snow in their front yard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of you. Okay. I'm just being a goofball. I am so laid back and so relaxed from the last couple days. Hang on, I have to get this. It's Chrome's real estate agent. Hi, is this Chrome's real estate agent? No, listen to you. Dude, I'm in the middle of a live right now. Can I give you a shout back? Live on YouTube. Yes. No, you should come over with more. I know you're such a loser. I'll give you a shout in a bit. I will, bud. But it really was. It was a guy that was helping Chrome get his retail warehouse thingamabob. Oh, it looks like you guys got an ad being inserted. Just hit the box and knock it out of the way. It's a new thing that comes up on YouTube. It just says, yeah, you got to put ads on, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, okay. Put as least amount as you can on. Again, I don't bug my people. Rachel. Oh, there's Rachel. Everybody say hi to Rachel. She's Jeffy Bear's new little angel, and I appreciate it because I got to meet her, and she's an amazing woman. Cheers. And for those of you who don't know, I got myself a new coffee maker for Christmas. I treated myself. Ever since we installed the new inverter, and I'm good up to like 7,000 watts of power coming out of it, Basically, I can run any appliance that you can have in a house. And I'm not a big coffee drinker. So, and I got spoiled when I was in the Kelowna with the Keurig K-Pot. So I went out and bought myself one. Who's asking me this? Somebody, Marazapam there. What's for dinner tonight? Uh, don't know. Beer, Bailey's, and coffee. I have the Christmas dinners tomorrow night for me. We're doing a big turkey tomorrow night at my sister's house. We were going to do it tonight, but her kids and grandkids were tied up with the in-laws for tonight. So they're doing their Christmas tonight. And then we're going to do my sister's side of the family tomorrow night. So I'll be heading into town tomorrow night. We are here at the Pacific Palms RV Resort in Parksville. We are right on the boardwalk. We're here for 2 nights, courtesy of the hosts that are here. Love them to death. Um, Brian and Chandra Lynn are like just great people I got to meet over the summer, and I pop in and see them whenever I'm in town. Just a great couple, and I enjoy their company. And they're like, Brent, why don't you come back out and stay one time instead of just popping in and leaving all the time? So I was meaning to phone them earlier, and I thought it'd be nice for me and Jose, because it would give her a nice place to come out, because this is gorgeous. Like, we are on the ocean, like literally 200 feet. You can chip a 9-iron into the ocean from here for golfing people. But yes, that's we're here and trying out my coffee machine and just going off. I got myself a little mini air fryer. It's amazing. I haven't used it yet, so maybe the guy that asked for it was for dinner. Maybe we'll pull that out. Try some chicken in there or something, whatever we can get thawed out in time. Hadn't really thought about. We got Chinese food last night, so we were kind of nibbling away on the leftovers today, and yeah, it's chillaxing time. I've been working my butt off trying to get things done and filming it all, and then running out of energy and not being able to edit, and then all of a sudden you got Van Ma Ruth showing up, and then Wayne showing up, and then I got Jim and his ambo showing up, and then Jose and showing up and her new wheels and stuff like that. And we're just like, it's been go, 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 go. And I haven't been able to find a slot where I can like go and hide from people and stick my nose into a computer and just keep working away at it. So when that happens, we're going to have a crap load of not old videos, but they're going to be before Christmas. I'll get you guys all caught up. I have this big thing happening here in January. I got some stuff to work on that. We got another friend of mine stepping into to help me out with some of the behind the scenes algorithm stuff this year. So hopefully we can get this channel rolling a little bit quicker than it has been, because I truly believe that I shouldn't have only 5,000 viewers. I put way too much work into this and money. So if you like what you see on here and you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because that's how I'm going to get my paycheck. And the more subscriptions I get, the bigger paycheck I get. And remember to watch the whole bloody video too, please, because the longer you watch, the more the hits it's going to get and the more I'm going to get. So I need a little bit of help from you guys now, because that's what's happening with me. I refuse to start spending too much more money this year. It's all going to be based on income coming in, that instead of me blowing my savings and trying to make things fun for you guys. So see you later, Kat. Merry Christmas. Be good. Stay safe. I hope Santa was good. Merry Christmas, Angela. Great to see you. Where are you? I think you're down the lower mainland still, I believe. I'm being told that tourist, the Canadian tourist, French Canadian tourist. It's in French, right? So I know that we do things backwards. Yeah, my guy that's going to be working with me, and he's the my promotions manager kind of guy. He does a lot of behind the scenes technical work, and he's telling me, yeah, we're gonna have to work on some shorts. We're gonna look for some viral different things. We're gonna be looking at different ways of promoting Brent and Brent's fan life. Possible name change. We're not too sure yet. Nothing too big. It's just gonna be. We're gonna try doing something to try to kick it up a notch, and same kind of guy, same kind of content, everything else. We're just gonna like polish up the edges a bit. So we'll see what happens, right? I'm really happy. I love doing this stuff. Like it's really saved my world. Because before I got into this, I'd lost my mother, and life wasn't doing that great, and it was gloomy and gray, and yeah, so to be able to retire early because of health issues and crap like that, and to find a hobby to keep me sane at the time has been a blessing. So YouTube kind of saved my life. I think I went at it the wrong way and tried to, become somebody bigger than I probably was too soon. And what's that? Pills? It's okay. Just leave it there. I'll have a piece of cheese though. And yeah, we're kind of rolling out now, and we're gonna trying to find that happy medium. So I have a bit of a new thing that I'm going to be looking at, and how I'm going to be releasing videos and what kind of videos and stuff like that. But we're going to be working on that. Bhop, and Becca, I do have a Patreon page that I don't definitely don't promote it enough. We're going to be working on that. I might start opening up some YouTube subscription things. I'm not sure what it's called, but I believe that's what it's called. YouTube subscriptions, where you'll have your own Patreon-like thing right here on YouTube with the ability to do other things. I need to focus a little bit more on how that works. I'm a 60-year-old guy, and I worked with basically Oka cheese from Quebec. I work with my hands. If you guys want to try a really good cheese, try Oka. It's the original. It's much like a brie, and what was the other one we were talking about? Gouda, kind of mix, very smooth, very tasteful, very good. And it also comes with the wax on the outside, so it's good. Squirrel. So jumping into this kind of work, being somebody that worked with his hands, I worked with automotive for my first part of my life, and then it was restaurateur stuff for the back part of my life, until my arthritis got in the way and I couldn't do anything but basically sit in a car and drive, teach kids to drive. So jumping into this, being a producer, editor, creator, videographer, all these things, and then learning how to promote like tagging and being that guy in behind the scenes that has all. It was really overwhelming for me. So it's something I really have to learn how to do. And yeah, I laugh my ass off. Everybody has squirrels at this age. Yeah, it's been a bit overwhelming at times, and so I'm glad I've actually had a few emails. I had a personal friend of mine step up to me. I've had a few emails of the same offers of people trying to help me, saying you can do a lot better. We've checked out your channel, and this is what you're missing. And my friend said the same thing. So there are people out there that are willing to help me, and I'm willing to take the help. So let's see what happens. I'm 67 and kind of disabled. You can do it. I know it. It's not the ability to do it. It's the mindset. And that's what I love, because the more busy I keep myself, the more you learn. The more you learn, it keeps you going. And I remember the last year or two of working, and I was a full-time driving school instructor. So if I wasn't in the car, I used to teach handicapped people. Like would talk to Jeff all the time about his driving and what he was going to be learning, what he needs to do with his. I used to teach the people with no legs, no arms, stuff like that. Well, not no arms. They'd have to have at least one arm. But different things like that. The handicapped people, I was teaching kids to drive. I was teaching firms, so I'd have to go and teach a whole bunch of people at once about safety driving, blah, blah, blah. So I was doing that, but it was very stressful because our days get short here, very short and wet and dark and ugly on the West Coast. And it used to stress the crap out of me. And I was going through the death of my mother, who was dying of dementia. So my last couple of years of working and stuff was pretty basically hard on me. And I remember sitting at home just not loving life at all, right? And so I had to focus on one thing or the other. So I focused on my mom and said, that's it. I'm going to quit working. And hung out at my house for about 2 years, just like, what's life about, right? I started doing this and life changed. So I'm kind of happy about that. Uh-oh. Corey's in the house. Hi, Corey. How's my little kitty cat doing? Smokey the kitty cat. We haven't checked in our new and upcoming star, Corey. He's a retired fireman. And he's starting to make videos out with my buddy out there, Bruce Van Life Jr. He's a great character. I love you to death, buddy. Cheese and bread. This cheese is like you cut a chunk of it and it kind of like melts in your mouth. It's very, 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 very good. May we there, Claire, and the Biop. It is big learning curves and learning how to be in front of a camera and talking to people. Even talking to people in general, like I have some of the funnest stuff when I'm wandering around and run into people and then just start talking. Or if I got the camera in front of me. Oh, Catherine, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that. But Merry Christmas for step 2s. Good, I don't have to waste it on my dog. It is, and I really do try helping out people that are up and coming and they're new and they reach out to me and I start talking to them and I say, come on, we talk. It's like, yeah, just keep doing it. Like the more you put that camera in your face, the easier it gets. Just keep doing what you're doing. I watch their videos. I say, hey, turn that camera the right way. And, we've helping out one another. That's what it's all about, right? This stuff is so good. She keeps throwing. I can't say no. Hello, Wendy. Welcome to the show. You're late. I hope you have a note from your mom. That's okay, Corey. We're not going to hold it against you. Maybe you should invest in one of those other phones. Those flip phones aren't good for watching YouTube on. Corey's a little old and retired fireman, so he's not the greatest with technology. What would you like, little boy? There you go. Yeah. There's 2 of my vouchers right there. I love all that. Look at that. Did you do that? Look, it's just perfect in my screen.
Yeah. I did.
My set decorator over here. I appreciate all that. See, so I don't like to gloat or talk about it. So I bring it up in conversations to what I just did. And then all of a sudden I have these people. Yes, Brent was there for me. Yeah, he helped me out. No, I watched you grow since I was just a wee lad for this half from a grasshopper. Right? So life is good. I love my community. You guys are freaking awesome. I shouldn't be rude and eat like this, but
I don't know how many times you guys have helped me pull my head out of my arse by me watching videos. And I don't know who that was. Because I'll be watching videos and then I go in and I put out a video and I don't even know what I put out, but I start reading and commenting back to you beautiful people. And you're so encouraging and you help me out so much. And I'm there for you guys. I've had so many people like, Brent, like, I don't know how you stay so calm in tragic things. And I'm going through this, I'm going through that. And my automatically, my heart goes out. And she's one of them. This poor girl. When she showed up on my doorstep, she was a bit broken. And thank God, Brent had a big roll of duct tape. And he taped her all back together and then he taped her to a chair and said, now listen to me. Not really, not like that at all. But she was not used to human kindness. People just wanting to help her for the reason for helping her without any thing. So yeah, she showed up and she was looking for something. I couldn't help her, and we built her a bed last year, and she was like, "Why would you do this? Why are you helping me?" And I was like, "Why not? Don't you need it?" She goes, "Well, not really, but people don't do this for me, Brent." And I'm like, "Well, I am. So shut up and take it, and we'll do it." And I don't think she ever forgot about that.
Yep.
Because we've kept in touch the whole time. She drove back to Montreal, and she was out here how long? 6 months the first time. 5 months. 5 months she was on the road, and it's 5.5 months, and then she went, screw this, and she went home, and she realized that, you know what, man life's for me. And she has a house out in Quebec somewhere. Oh, was Jim? Jim's a subscriber now. Jim is Chrome's realtor. He's my realtor too, so I shouldn't say that. But yeah, she got a hold of me, and she was out in Quebec City, and she was out looking for a new van because the one she was in was too small, and she was like, spent almost a month out there, and she, what do you think of this one? What do you think of that one? And I was like, oh my God, this is so fun. And then watched her then launch herself in her new vehicle and just jump and go right on the road and jump head first into a 3-month tour around um, the United States. So I love being part of that. Wow. You were there that early, eh? The French guy, Canadian tourist. He said he was Chrome's 43rd subscriber.
Wow.
I didn't start subscribing to him until I actually stumbled across him, and he was already coming back from going across Canada. And I believe he was at Peggy's Cove. And that the thing that intrigued me was I was at Peggy's Cove in a Volkswagen van doing the same thing he was doing. And I was like, oh my God. And I had done it in 2007. And I believe he was doing it in 2020? 3 or 4 years ago, anyways. Something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got hooked on him for a while when he was driving across Canada because there were so many things that I could relate to. I don't watch a lot of people anymore. Again, it's really hard because I probably have half a dozen videos in my phone right now that need editing, and I go out and videotape almost every day. You take the odd day off here and there, so it's really hard for me to like watch any videos. I watch the people that put one video out a week. I check in on Steve Wallace, Camping with Steve. I love him. He's humble as hell, and he's once a week, and I just love his craziness and his step twos. And another guy I watch, basically because he puts out one video a week, is Dustin Porter from Destination Adventure. Because he teaches me a lot because he is a professional videographer, movie maker, documentary maker. So I can learn from these people. And so, yeah. And when you're sitting down editing a video and you're taking 3 to 4 hours to edit a video and then another hour to go and do all your behind the scenes algorithm stuff, Doesn't leave you a lot of time for pleasure. Mostly to go to sleep. No, I need to take a break. Is Bruce in the house?
What?
Was he? I don't know. I see Aaron DJ says Bruce, and I don't see him anywhere. Did he go? Did he stop? Did he hello? Did he? Right? Aaron's like, yeah, Steve. Step 2. Hey, Ron, how's it going, buddy? And he's giving me hell because he thought he was late, and then I'm, come up, told everybody, warned him I was coming on a day late, and then he gave me crap for like being a day late because he thought he was wrong, and now he's late anyways. That's what happens when we get old and buy too many hot rods, Ron. You see all that grinding and all that metal and stuff goes up into your brain, and it starts to rust. There's Bruce.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
Merry Christmas, my brother from a different mother. My little brother from a different mother. We're sitting here having a cocktail. And cheese.
And
I have 2 lights beaming down on me because it is the birthday of the Jesus, right? Huh? No, thanks. We're having pistachios and cheese. We're hanging with you guys on Christmas. I want to know what Bruce got for Christmas. Come on, Brucey. Everybody else told me what they got for Christmas. And since you're late and there's no note from your mom, you have to tell us what you got. Aaron, he's actually from Abbotsford, Lower in the Fraser Valley. And you should see his shorty van. He has a van that's been shortened, a Chevy. Is it a Chevy or a Ford? Chevy, I think, from the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. I just picked him up, so I believe it's a mid-30s pickup truck. And it's one of those flat black ones with the red wheels and white walls. Plus, he has a couple like 32 Deuce coupes inside of his garage that are, I think they're more ornamental than anything because I never see any. Ooh. Changes every time I see it. I can give a hard time with that. Hello, Kansas. No, I can't eat those. Yeah, he's a fun guy. He's an upholsterer, a retired upholsterer. If any of you guys ever want to start up a business and get rich, learn how to sew. Become an upholsterer. It is a dying breed of people that nobody teaches. There is no places to go to actually learn. And the shops are closing down and they're giving their crap away because nobody wants it. And you stop and think about upholstery. How many people might want their couches upholstered? How many people want canvases on their boats? What about the guys that are building hot rods and they need their seats recovered or they want custom covering? The amount these guys charge for crap like that is insane. A friend of mine who is an upholsterer did the back seat of a Baja Bug for like $4,000. So those younger people out there, I know there's not a lot of them in my show, but we're going to change that because this is going to be Uncle Brent's van life, okay? That way, Bruce will hang out with me then because I can be more like an uncle than an older brother to him. And he'll invite his friends and say, oh, you got to come see Uncle Brent, and so on and so forth. What do you guys think? Ron, I'm dying here. Right, Ron? But you know what I'm saying, Ron? Like, me and Ron had this conversation about, there's nobody teaching out there. And I'm not sure if you told me that you were actually trying to look into going and becoming a teacher at one of the universities or something. But I know my buddy has over here and tried doing it, and they're just not, there's nothing for them. So anyways, what can I say? Okay, Bruce still hasn't told us what he got for Christmas. Oh, I'll give you a guess. It looks like a satellite. I know you, bugger. I saw that. I was like, are you serious? Then I looked into buying one myself. But in all honesty, I cannot justify getting a Starlink. I really can't. I can pick one up right now, $250. No problem. It's a refurbished right from the factory. Then it's $170 a month, which is more than I pay for data. But I never run out of data, and I just upgraded my data an extra 50 gigs. So it's now at 150 gigs of data for $5 less than I was paying. And I get to phone Mexico now for free. But what I didn't get was my buddy Outland Harry. He was trying to get me on earlier too. You like that, eh, Bruce? Uncle Brent. You can call me Uncle Brent, okay? I love it, Bruce. What I realized is when I'm off grid like that and I don't have data, I also don't have cell phone service. And for me, it's that break I need from that human connection always being turned on, always having somebody available to talk to, always having that somebody texting or needing to know something or wanting something or do, So when you get away, like if I go up in the Nanaimo Lakes Road, boom, I have no service. So I can focus, I can take the whole day off and I can edit and I can sit in my place and I go for a walk. I can enjoy Brent. I can enjoy the world. I can enjoy things. So my buddy just bought it, Outland Harry, and he went up to the Nanaimo Lakes. He goes, "It's awesome! I was up in the Nanaimo Lakes and I had connection and it was awesome." And I'm like, I like going to the Nanaimo Lakes and not having awesome connection. There's one spot in the whole campsite that if you're walking to the toilet and then you hit this one spot and all of a sudden beep, 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 and then you keep walking and it stops. So you get all your text messages at once. It's kind of cute, but you can never reply or do anything. So anyways, Spearmint Tea, hello there. Hello. Van Maroof is not here. Van Maroof ran away. She, for some reason, didn't want to hang out with me anymore. She said I'm a bad influence. And no, I'm just kidding. She loves me. I love her. She's got family that just moved up from, I believe, California, and they're living in Washington State now. And it'll be like the first time she actually gets to spend Christmas Day with her son or daughter. I can't remember. I think it's her daughter and her kids. So she's going to be hanging out with all the grandkids and opening up all the gifts and doing that grandma kind of thing. So she was really stoked. She was here till Thursday last week. And then she boogied off to get down in the States and go hang out with them. I am expecting her maybe to come back before she does anything. I think she's here for another month or two. Whether she comes back to the island, I don't know. But I have this funny feeling she'll be back. Who's hanging with me? Check this out. This is Jose from Jose's
Serenity Wagon.
Serenity Wagon. Jose's from Quebec. She was out here last year, this time of the year, hanging out with us. And she just did a circumnavigation of North America. So she went down the East Coast through Washington State and into Boston, or Washington, D.C., and into Boston. She went to the White House. She did so many cool things. And then she came across the central United States to Arizona, hung out down there for a while.
Mexico.
Down to Mexico. And then she came up the western seaboard through California and Oregon and Washington. So, and she took one of the best ferries there is. You take a ferry from Port Angeles in the Pacific Northwest. Is one of my Pacific Northwesters out here. And Sky, I believe, SKI, Ski, is from the PNW. And Port Angeles. And it goes into Victoria. And it's an old ferry, probably built in the 60s or 70s. So she took that ferry, which is really cool, right?
Wasn't Black something?
That's Van Maroof, huh? Yeah, Black Ball Ferry it's called. Yeah. So she came up through here. She wanted to come up here and spend Christmas up here. And she'll probably be here for another month or two. 2 months or 3 months? She doesn't know.
3 months.
3 months, she figures. Yeah. So hang out here on the West Coast until winter's over, because once you leave here, it starts to turn into real winter. Like literally, it's been raining here all day. Out here, I call it liquid snow. in the winter, and it's liquid sunshine in the summer. But the good thing is we don't have to shovel it.
That's it.
It's her son and daughter-in-law. Thank you very much, Aaron. I pretend they really care, but there's so much crap going on between my ears. It's hard for me to remember everything. So I'm glad you're younger and smarter than I am, because and way better looking too, you guys. If you've ever seen Aaron in life, oh my God, he's one handsome devil. I'm telling you. What we got going on now? Okay. Paula, you're ignoring me. Where are you, Paul? Oh, Mr. Pickles. Oh, hey, you guys. Don't worry about Mr. Pickles. Mr. Pickles is my good buddy that just passed away. It's his son, and he's probably celebrating a little bit too much, and he's allowed to talk to me any way he wants. So whoever deleted his message, thank you very much for concerning. He's just being a goofball. He just texted, "You're ignoring me. I'm out here in the garage with my fire and nobody's talking to me." Hugs, buddy. I love you. I miss you. I wish I was up there for Christmas with you guys. But you've seen enough of me this year. I'll see you next year, I promise. Catherine says, bonjour. Bonjour, Jose. Jose.
Bonjour. Bonjour, Catherine.
Catherine, you need to put a slash above the E, okay, to get it right. You think that's funny? Aaron goes, I can't remember where I left my keys. So, Aaron, when you're going to get to my age, you're going to walk into rooms and you're not going to realize why you're there. So the other day that happened to me, right? And I was like, oh my God, I remember why I'm here. And I actually celebrated because it's been happening so often. What did I come in here for? What did I come in here for? And then I walked into one. I'm like, I know why I'm here. I was like, yes, maybe I'm not losing it. But it was the bathroom. So we're not too sure if that really counts or not. Yeah, Dan, you've heard all my jokes, haven't you? You spent too much time with me drinking that. What were we drinking that day? Oh my God, Dan was out here, Dan and Tina, and we hung out one day, and Tina brought me this drink. What the hell? Yukon Gold? No. It was so sweet. It was so good, but bam, it really knocked me on my ass. So that gets me going. There's Mr. Pickles. Just wanted to hear your voice. Next year is only a few days away. I know that there, Polly. I'm telling you. I will be on the road here probably by March or something like this. We're not too sure what we're going to be doing. We're not too sure what next year looks like. I'm contemplating postponing doing my knees and trying to get my shoulder done, and maybe just holding off. The knees have been fairly good. I haven't been doing a lot of walking. Everything's gotten better health wise after I've started working on my heart. So my heart and lungs seem to be working a lot better now. I'm not able to run or jog or go on 5-kilometer walks and stuff like this. 5 kilometers my max for the knees to give out. That I was watching Renee and listening to a few people, and it's one of those 50-50 shots that it sounds like the knee operations are. So if you get the knee done, it might not be the same. I mean, I watch Wayne walk, and he's had a knee operation, and he struggles just as much as me. So I'm really, hesitant about doing it, but I haven't heard anything from him in 2 years. So because I've been so worried about my heart and lungs and breathing and all this other crap. So when that ball gets handed to me, I guess I'm gonna have to roll it and figure out what's going to happen with it then, right? But for now, that's what's on my mind. I'd kind of like to go out and enjoy life. This whole year has been stuck here in BC and Alberta. I didn't really get out and do anything, and I was only gone for a couple months and had to be back here, stuck on the island in a compound with short excursions here and there, waiting for doctor's appointments and testing and all this other crap. And quite frankly, that's probably why I'm in the mental state I am today, just because I haven't been leading Brent's life. I've been working, trying to people please doctors and specialists and testings and all that other stuff. So we'll see what happens here in the near future. We're not too sure. So we're coming up on 1 hour here, folks. 59 minutes and 55 seconds. I truly love each and every one of you. I want to say I love you to each and every one of you. I love 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 you. That's not what you promised. I got the leaves to clean up. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. That's an old joke I learned from Steve Martin. And for those of you who don't know, Uncle Brent is old and Steve Martin is older than I am. So thank you all for hanging out. I really, truly wish that Santa came and blessed your tree and gave you everything you need. I hope your life is full of love and friendship right now, because it's that time of the year to be sharing with one another and giving of ourselves, no matter how small. It means a big to a lot of people just to reach out and send them a hug or say Merry Christmas and shoot them a text or do anything you can just to reach out to those people you haven't talked to in a long time. And you might be surprised on what comes back your way. So Uncle Brent is going to say, thanks for tuning in. Peace. Love. Oh, look at that. One's a pretty good one. And eat all your granola. Look at that. You're right, Aaron. Like, Aaron, if I just hold that like this. Oh. So, yes, Renee, thank you for doing that, because I want everybody to do the same as what Renee's doing. Let's end this beautiful live with a bunch of love floating up over here. Is that the right way? Or is it down here in the chat screen? If we can all fill up the chat with hearts, I would love that. Just to show everybody that, you know what? We live in a beautiful fucking place. Oops, I swore. It is. It's all about sharing the love, and it is that time of the year that we need to be there for others. So please, everybody, be safe out there. Be good. And feel the love. Okay? Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys all really soon. I promise.